Hi everyone, this is Queen of Light 1111 coming back to you with another twin flame energy check-in. I wanted to get one over to you guys before the weekend started. As you know, I've put one up on Monday, had another one up on Wednesday, and just wanted to check on this collective to see if the energies are remaining the same, if there's any progress, and I still see that they are mirroring. I see that the divine masculine is definitely in still the space of wanting to communicate, wanting to offer something stable. The feminine is looking like she's stepping into her power, but she's also, a little challenged. There's a lot of fives in her spread, is a number of challenge, but she is finding some healing. She is getting into a better place, which is great. So here we have the divine masculine, the divine feminine. The bottom we have the current energies for the connection, and we have the future energies for the connection. A lot of you have been asking, what decks am I using? For the divine masculine, I use the Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Puiman Law. And for the feminine, I use the Mystic Dreamers Tarot by Heidi Doros. And then for the connective energies, I'm using our twin flame tarot deck that Mystic Moon and I created for our community, for the twin flame community. And these are the decks that we have been showcasing on our Instagram and on our YouTube videos. So if you're interested in purchasing our twin flame deck, please go to Mystic Moon's Etsy shop and she will be able to process that order for you, okay? So if you're also interested in booking your own personal reading with me, I provide lots of different services. I do Akashic Records readings. I do twin flame energy check-ins. I do an extended twin flame energy check-in where we look at blocks to the connection, as well as what the current energies are and future energies. I also offer a lot of coaching sessions. That's been in high demand lately around coaching around the twin flame journey. I also provide career coaching, life coaching, and a wide variety of other topics that I partner with my clients on. So go to my website at queenoflight1111.com so that you could take a look at my listings and book a reading or a service. If you are trying to message me on Instagram, I do not check that platform very often as far as direct messages are concerned. So if you have something that you want to email me, then email me on my website at queenoflight1111.com. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So we have overall energies here at the top. We have what is in each person's headspace, heart space, and as you know, I am big on 3D space. So I did 3D wants for the masculine and the feminine. What do they want from each other in the 3D? And then as I mentioned earlier, we have the current connective energies and future energies. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first set of cards, and also, I used to pull only 3. Lately, for most readings, 4 cards have been flying out. So I think I also take that as a number that is special. 4 now, it's a number of stability and structure. And what I'm seeing from this collective reading is I'm seeing a lot of stability and structure as I continue to channel this couple or this collective couple. So I thought it was interesting to note that, no longer am I just pulling 3 cards per space. If 4 cards are flying out and I am taking them. Okay, so the first card in the overall energy for the masculine. Well, first I'm going to give you what the bottom of the deck is. Bottom of the deck for him is Judgment. So he knows Judgment Day will come. He knows that there will be a renewal or a rebirth of this relationship. He is also, probably going to be seeking out his feminine for forgiveness or for some understanding from her. Because as I get into this spread, you will see, we have some 10 of Swords, we have some behaviors here that aren't exactly on the up and up. So his overall energy is that he understands that Judgment Day will occur for him, that he wants a renewal and a rebirth in his relationship with his feminine, and he will be seeking her forgiveness. Okay, so that is the bottom of the deck energy for the masculine. So as I'm going through his his cards, keep that in mind. He is looking for forgiveness. He's looking for renewal. He's looking for a rebirth of his relationship. So, the first card that we have in his overall energy, I asked, what is his overall energy towards the divine feminine? And we have King of Swords. We have the Hermit, so special message if this is a Virgo. We have the Emperor, that's Aries, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign. The King of Swords is an air sign. So I'm not going to keep saying that because I think sometimes, that can confuse people. But if I do see repetitive ones, I will let you know. But at this point in time, I think that I'll only mention it at the top, and I'll only mention it at the top here with the divine feminine. So what I'm getting here for him is he is now operating in his overall energy in a place of truth and integrity. He has emotionally matured. This is a higher vibrational divine masculine, one that wants to move forward with integrity and honesty with his feminine. He is operating in the Emperor's energy, wanting to be a leader, provide structure now and stability and something that he can build and have with his feminine. But yet he's being methodical about this right now. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow energy. It's a slow energy, but it's one that's analytical. It is thoughtful. He is processing information because why? He has been in the Hermit's energy, or he might still even be in the Hermit's energy. And the Hermit is about being on a spiritual journey, being enlightened. So with these four cards together, what I'm seeing here is he's been on this journey. He's either on it still today. I mean, I feel like people continue to be on this journey to become enlightened, to become more spiritually aware. So he is very much in this energy where he has then, is starting to analyze, think about what his next move might be, because he is higher vibrational, where he wants something of integrity. He wants to offer structure and stability. He wants to be a leader. So in his overall energy, I was very pleased to see that he is in such a great place. So good job, divine masculine. So his overall energy is fantastic. I was really happy to see that. So now in the divine feminine's overall energy, she has the Fool as her bottom of the deck card. Okay, so she wants a new beginning. So keep that in mind as we look through her energies. Okay, so her bottom of the deck is the Fool. She wants a new beginning. She wants to take a leap of faith. She wants to take another risk. She wants another opportunity with her masculine. Okay, so she's very much in the Fool's energy. Her overall energy, as well as that as being the bottom of the deck card, she is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is, Earth sign. She's also in the Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign. We have the Strength card, which is Leo. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So I thought that was kind of interesting that, she's operating, in two different female energies here. So this could either be like, say, for example, you are an Earth sign, and that's your sun. And maybe this is, fire moon. So maybe you're a Virgo in your sun sign, and maybe you're a Leo or an Aries or whatever in your moon sign. So I thought that was really interesting. But bottom line here is she's really in her overall energy coming into her power. These are two really balanced energies. She's fiery. Queen of Wands is fiery. She's decisive. She knows what she wants. She's independent. The Queen of Pentacles, she is this well-rounded woman. The kind of the epitome of femininity. She is not only a woman who can have a beautiful home, but she can have a very successful life for herself, right? In a career. So, these are pretty awesome energies. And she, in her overall energy, she is fine to do this by herself, but she knows she can create a beautiful life for herself as well. And why? Because she's operating in strength now, right? She is strong. She has tamed her emotions. She's continuing to try to tame her emotions. This journey has been difficult, but she is strong. She will persevere, and persevere. We have the Nine of Wands. She is determined to stay within her power, to stay strong, and continue and persevere in this relationship towards her masculine. So, she is also vibrating in a pretty good place. So I was really, really happy to see that she is, really balancing her fireness, right? So being really fiery with her earth-based self. So she's very grounded. She's in a good place. So now we have the what do we have? Sorry, headspace. Where is the masculine in his headspace? So headspace for the masculine, we have the Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the King of Cups. So he continues to be more emotionally mature, right? So here in his head and how he wants to behave and act with the King of Swords and the Emperor's energy and his overall energy, he is in a very high vibration mentally, okay, and what he wants. Here in his headspace, okay, he is being emotionally mature. So he's not all caught up in his head. He has balanced out his emotions, and he again is still operating at a much higher vibration. He is thinking about something. He's planning. He wants to make a decision about something. And what is that? What is that something? He wants to send a message to his feminine with this Page of Cups card. He wants to send her a message about what? About making a new love offer. Okay, so he is emotionally mature. Okay, he's very much in a high vibration. I know, I've received comments where people are saying that, depending on whatever their connection is, whether you're romanticizing the masculine or not. But you know what? I have been pulling these cards for a very long time now, and I have seen the progression of this collective masculine, and he absolutely has come from a low vibrational behavior pattern, both emotionally and mentally, and he has really come into his own through this journey, and he is operating at a higher vibration. So if this masculine doesn't resonate for you, that's fine. Don't take this. But again, I have been pulling this collective for a long time, and I'll read the cards as they're coming out, but this masculine is very much in a different space. Okay, so take it or leave it. We have the feminine now, and the feminine is in her headspace. She's the Queen of Swords, so she's looking for truth. She's looking for clarity. She, is not going to take anything less than that. So in her headspace, she very much is still looking for him to come forward and clear things up. Okay. And she's a little frustrated because he's being a little slow about it, but that's okay, because the Knight of Pentacles, this is our first repeating card. The Knight of Pentacles is in his overall energy, where he is being methodical and analytical about his decision about moving forward and coming towards his feminine. And she's like, yeah, I really want the clarity. I'm not going to take anything less than that. But you're taking a little bit of time. It's taking a little bit of time. This Knight of Pentacles, you're being a little slow, but I am going to continue to work hard on myself, to work hard on this relationship, to continue to move forward, because I know that the times are going to change. This wheel is going to turn. This cycle is going to end, and we will come into a new cycle. Remember, she had the Fool's energy, and remember, he has Judgment Day. He also wants a renewal and rebirth. So in her headspace, she's very much, they've mirrored with two repeating cards. Yes, he's being analytical and a little slow. She is waiting. She is working hard on herself, on her craft. She is dedicated to this relationship, but she is looking for truth and clarity and for this cycle to end. Now, in the masculine's heart space, where is he in his heart space? He has the Lovers. He has the Knight of Cups. Now he has the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this is he's very much wanting to come forward with a love offer, okay? He wants to communicate. I mean, I've been getting a lot of Knight cards for this masculine. The Knight of Swords, I've been getting the Knight of Cups, obviously, as you're seeing here. I'm getting like the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands. He wants to communicate. He wants to send a message. He wants a new beginning. So this Knight of Cups, he wants to, in his heart space, okay? He wants to come forward with his offer of love to his feminine. He's making a decision. He wants to make an offer. He knows this is a spiritual connection. He wants to come forward. He wants to communicate. He wants to offer her something that is of equal value, that is stable and solid. Okay. This is the King of Pentacles. This is, someone who is stable, grounded, mature. He wants to offer her a love, right? To his divine feminine, this spiritual soulmate. He wants to offer her something that's stable, that's solid, that is equal, that is balanced, and none of this, kind of I'm in and out type of behavior. He is very much in his heart space, ready to offer her something solid. So now in the heart space of the feminine, so this is where she needs a little bit of healing, okay? We have 5 of Wands. We have 7 of Swords. We have our next repeating card of the King of Swords. Remember, the King of Swords is in this masculine's overall energy. So I feel like she knows that he's making changes. She knows that he's operating at a higher vibration. And that's why her last energy is of the 10 of Cups. But she has been in a place with him. That is why, remember, his bottom of the deck card is Judgment. He knows he needs to go to her to get forgiveness, to have a rebirth and a renewal. Because why? In her heart space, with this 5 of Wands and 7 of Swords, he knew. She knows. She knew in her heart. That something has happened. What happened in this relationship was there was some deceit. There was manipulation. There was some maybe cheating. I don't know, third party. 5 of Wands is about competition, conflict. This is about other people getting involved in their relationship. So this is an energy that is still very much in her heart space, right? So even though she senses that, he is coming into his King of Swords energy about being an honest person, right? And being someone who can potentially offer her in the future, or even, once they get through this cycle, something solid, stable, something that is of integrity, something that they can build on. That is why this 10 of Cups comes out for her, but she needs to heal this. But the way that she's going to be able to heal this is when he comes forward with this Knight of Cups, right? With his Ace of Cups, when he comes with this Page of Cups, when he comes to her with this Knight of Swords energy and starts to communicate with her and offer her something that's secure and stable. But right now, she's in her heart space and she's like, you were deceitful. You withheld information. You did not give me the full truth about a situation. What could that situation may have been? Maybe there were other people involved. There was conflict. There was competition, and she's still in her heart space, hurting and healing from that. But she does energetically, or through seeing his behavior in the 3D, see that he is now starting to vibrate higher, and he is now becoming the King of Swords, and that's why she still holds this 10 of Cups in her heart space. Okay, so now what is the 3D want? What does this masculine want? All this high vibration, all of this. I want to offer you my cup. I want to send you a message of love. I know you're my spiritual soulmate. I want something of equal value. What does he want in the 3D? What does he want? Well, he wants, again, to come forward. Knight of Swords. This is going to be our next repeating card, because that's also coming up in her 3D space. He wants to come forward with this Knight of Swords energy. He wants to offer her truth. He wants to offer her clarity with the Ace of Swords. He wants to clear up this 7 of Swords and 5 of Wands situation. He wants to offer her something solid, a new beginning in the material world. This is the Page of Pentacles. He wants to give her something solid this time, and he wants to dedicate and commit himself to her with this 8 of Pentacles. So he is very much, even in the 3D, very aligned with these messages, okay? In the 3D, he wants to work hard at this. He wants to offer her something solid. He wants to provide clarity from this issue that she has, which is going to help her heal. And he really wants to come forward. I have pulled this Knight of Swords card many, many times for this collective, and he's coming forward. He is, I believe it in my gut, he is coming forward with the truth. He's going to give her clarity. They will be able to come together and heal together now at this point. So now, what is in her 3D space? Well, 3D space, Knight of Swords, right? So this was another card of mirroring. She wants him to come forward because right now she's not happy. She's still, again, with this Five of Wands, Seven of Swords in her heart space. In the 3D, this is totally aligned. Five of Pentacles, she feels like he abandoned her. She feels like everything has maybe been lost, right? We have Three Cups that have fallen, two still left behind that he wants to offer her. But she's not satisfied. She's upset. She is still very much kind of like, I don't know if the situation is going to work. So what she's doing is she's in the Hanged Man's energy. She is, in the 3D, focusing on her enlightenment, on her spirituality until he comes forward with this Knight of Swords. Can she get out of this energy of the fives, the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups? So she very much wants him to come forward. She wants to heal this abandonment that occurred, this loss and this regret that she has over where this relationship, went sour. So in the meantime, she's in the Hangman, right? She's at a pause. She's not necessarily sitting around and waiting, but she is working on her own spiritual self, her own connection to herself. Because remember, this is your journey too. It's not just about the masculine and his growth. She's working on her own self, okay? So now, let's look at the connective energies, bottom of the deck for the connective energies. 10 of mirrors, 10 of cups. This was in her heart space as well. So this is the overall energy for their connection, okay? For these connective cards, overall energy is the 10 of mirrors. And it's so funny, I just looked over and underneath that was union. And underneath that is a solid offer. I'm going to stop because underneath that is clarity. So again, you can't get better cards than that. So we have 10 of cups, okay? 10 of cups, 10 of mirrors, emotional bliss for their connective energies, overall energy for their connection. They want to come together. So what's happening in their current connection today? Well, Two of Flames. This is the Two of Wands. They are in planning. So she's working on herself. She's becoming more spiritually aware. She's becoming more grounded. She's in a place of healing. This is a repeating card for the masculine. Remember, he has the Two of Wands in his headspace because he's planning on how he's going to communicate to his feminine and make this offer. So in the connective energy, the current state of their connection, they are very much in planning. What are they planning? Well, they're planning on their relationship. They've gone through this self-discovery. They're still, this is the card of Virgo. This is Hermit. And so remember, we have this also in his overall energy, in the divine masculine's overall energy. And so through this self-discovery, they are planning. They're planning their future. They're planning something that is going to be of equal give and take, because this is another repeating card on the masculine side. And then we have the Knight of Earth, right? The Knight of Pentacles. And this came up in both of their energies, in her headspace and in his. Oh, it didn't come up in his. Sorry. He had the Knight. He did have Knight of Pentacles. Sorry. So Knight of Pentacles is in his overall energy again and in her headspace. And now it is showing up in their connective energy. So all four of these cards, interestingly enough, as I'm going through this, all four of these cards have shown up in his spread. Let's go through this again. Two of Wands. Two of Wands is in his headspace. Hermit is in his overall energy. Six of Earth is in his heart space. Knight of Earth is in his overall energy. So he is very much working on the connection. So this is like real time now. So as I'm processing this, as I just said it out loud to you, what I'm getting here is while this 3D feminine is in this Hanged Man, she's working on herself. She's becoming spiritually aware. She is balancing her emotions from her mental state. She's healing. What I'm getting is that this action, the current connective energy, is very much one that the masculine is now working through. He's working hard at bringing this type of high vibration into their current connection. In prior readings, it was always it felt like the feminine was doing a lot of the work and really helping the connection out. But I'm seeing now that this has changed She's taken a pause. She's waiting for him to come forward with the Knight of Swords, right? She's waiting for him to come forward with, after he's thought about this, situation with this Knight of Pentacles energy, which obviously also is here in the current connection. But she's waiting for him to really show up as a high vibrational person and come forward with the truth and the honesty that she deserves to get out of the Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, and Five of Pentacles, and Five of Cups energy. So at this point in the 3D, she's in the Hanged Man. She's taking a spiritual pause. She's focusing on her own self. So this current connective energy of Two of Wands, Hermit, Six of Earth, and Knight of Earth, all of which have shown up in his spread, is showing me he is working on this connection and bringing it together at this time. So yes, I feel very good about that. That's great. So now future energies for the connection. Okay, we have the Three of Earth. We have the King of Flames, which is the King of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Eight of Flames, and we have the Six of Flames. So what I'm getting from this is they are going to, in the future, work together, okay, to heal this Ten of Swords, because it was like this relationship. Remember, we had Judgment at the bottom of his deck, right? Judgment. We have the Fool in the bottom of her deck. So that makes a lot of sense. They're both looking for something brand new because this cycle has ended. So they want to, as a team in the future, work together to get out of this Ten of Swords energy. And it's going to take a lot of passion. It's going to take a lot of energy to get through this with this King of Flames. This is also, there's a Lion here. This is, while not the Strength card, the Strength came up in her overall energy, right? And the Divine Feminine's overall energy. So, while this is still King of Flames, I do see this is a strong, strong connection. It is going to take great strength and passion and energy to get past this, to work together, to get past this Ten of Swords. But I see in the future, they will absolutely be successful. With the Six of Flames, it's a card of victory. This is the Six of Wands. They will be successful. They will move forward quickly together. He's going to come quick. There's like 3 cards here of coming forward, coming for communication, offering love, offering a message of love, offering a cup of love. So he is going to move forward. This is going to move forward quickly, and this connection will be successful. And with the overall energy of the Ten of Cups, okay, they are going to come into union. Because remember, I said union is the second card that was right underneath the Ten of Cups. So this is great. I mean, I've been channeling this for a long time, and to see the change from, where this collective connection used to be and where we are now today, I am very optimistic. I feel really, really good about this collective, and would love your feedback, would love to hear from you and whether this resonated or not. Again, I always say, if this resonated with you, great. If it doesn't, leave it. This wasn't for you. Have a great weekend, everybody. I hope you liked the reading. And again, if you're interested in booking your own session with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.